Assalamualaikum and hi, we are from Group 8 and we like to present our assignment which is Conductor Materials and its application in the industry. So this group consists 3 people, which is ALIAH AFIFAH binti NOORDIN, Ahmad Firdaus Ahmad RASDI, and lastly NOORDIN AMALIZA binti KAMAL. Okay, for introduction, conductor is the materials that allow current and electricity to flow through it. It is because they allow electrons to flow easily within them from one atom to another. They also allow the transmission of heat or light from one source to another. Human, earth, animal, metals are also known as conductors. The material used to conduct electricity are known as conductive material. Next is the objective of the project is to study about the conductor materials and its example. Second is to identify the factor affecting resistivity of conducting material, and lastly is to relate the use of conductive materials and how it's applied in industry. So next, the others will continue.
Next one is the example of conductor materials. The first one is copper. It is less conductive than silver. It is cheaper, it makes wires, and it is easy to be soldered. The next one is silver. It's quite expensive compared to copper. It is the best electricity conductance. Gold is a good conductor and does not spoil when exposed to air. Aluminium is the better electricity conductor than copper. It forms an electrical resistant outside surface. The next one is iron. It has metallic bonds called delocalization. And then steel, it is an alloy of iron, usually used to encase other conductors. And the last one is brass, an alloy and tensile metal used for smaller machine. It is cheaper to purchase, less corrosive than steel.
Next is factors affecting resistivity of conducting materials. First is temperature. Metallic conductors' resistivity increase with the rise of temperature and vice versa. It causes thermal excitation of atoms. Next is alloying. The process of alloying decreases the rates of increase of resistance. Next is mechanical stress. Because of mechanical stress, the metal's conductivity decreases while the resistivity increases. Next is the application of conductive materials in industry. The most explored application field of carbon-based conductive materials is battery technology, as the demand for energy from electronic devices and electric vehicles continue to increase. Batteries that provide better performance and density have become critical. So, the carbon-based conductive materials are particularly used as additive in lithium-ion batteries. The high thermal conductivity of carbon nanomaterials can be beneficial in the thermal management of lithium-ion batteries.
The next application is conductive inks. Conductive inks are composite materials that are composed of a binder matrix, conductive filler, solvent, and additive. The type of conductive filler is so important for product quality and properties. The carbon nanotubes, carbon blacks, graphite, and graphene can be used as the conductive filler in this composite product. The lubricious nature of carbon-based conductive filler is advantageous for inkjet printer, which is believed to be the next conductive material takes.
The last one is the conductive polymer composite. It attracts exquisite interest. These composite substances are utilized in skinny movie transistors, supercapacitors, sun cells, polymer mild emitting diodes or LED, corrosion resistant electromagnetic shielding, biosensors, chemical sensors, molecular electronic supercapacitors, and electrochromic devices. High flow location and electric conductivity of conductive carbon substance appeal to interest for accomplishing excessive overall performance. Conductive polymers and then conductive substance display higher dispersibility than steel additive. So the conclusion from our assignment titled Conductor Materials and its Application in Industry. The conductive substance are an essential participant in business application because the electric conductivity of traditional steel substance has ended up unsatisfactory for today's requirement. Scientists and producers have into conductive carbon substance which include carbon black, graphite, graphene and carbon nanotubes. Thank you.